I'd like to talk about something. I don't know. I want to just do something.
Like you draw and listen, man.
Come from the heart.
Yo, just some real shit right here for the cats struggling, bubbling, thugging, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some cats can relate, y'all, yo. Some cats can't. You take what you can from it. Word. Quote me on this journey, yo. It's that real shit, straight life shit, man.
Come from the heart.
I'ma grab this mic and spit different chapters of life. I knew cats who cleaned up they act, but went back to the pipe. Too many baby daddies and no fathers. I'm a product. The next spots where junkies smoke coke and shot up. Where anytime, day or night, the cops could pop up. And from child support to murder, niggas got locked up. I used to watch stashes for old cats before coke was capped. Before I seen my uncle OD off smack, remembering death, the smell and what caused it. I was like 12, police found our neighbors dead in the closet. Corners filled with tricks, old school thugs and alcoholic. Young nigga, life was too deep for me to call it. Moms raised me as a man and how to treat ladies. Have all your eggs in one nest and don't be spreading no babies. Watch all your friends so you can knowledge who's shady. Besides hip hop, son, yo, the 80s was crazy. Too many questions, not enough answers. Life eating niggas like cancers, too hard to conceive. Why we gotta struggle, why we gotta bleed, why we can't eat. The biggest question, why me? Yo, too many questions, not enough answers. Life eating niggas like cancers, too hard to conceive. Why we gotta struggle, why we gotta bleed, why we can't eat. My life, the biggest question, why me? As far as pops, I might have seen him 4 times a year. He used to promise me shit, sounded so sincere. My older earth covered it up to hold me back from the tears. For years, told me excuses why he couldn't be there. He was living in some condo with some bitch in her seat. And at times I spent the night only to make my heart bleed. How was I supposed to feel? This nigga had more than me. His own room, ColecoVision, big screen TV. I had a 13-inch with a hanger, minus the cable. When that bullshit child support didn't put shit on the table. Slowly slipping into poverty. Where would I be next? To hide the pain and the sweat. Mom shipped me to BX, West 184th and Grand Concourse, 3rd floor. Living in those projects subject me to be raw. I used to ask God, why we poor? Why you ain't giving more? Is this what you took 6 days to have us living for? Too many questions, not enough answers. Life eating niggas like cancers, too hard to conceive. Why we gotta struggle, why we gotta bleed, why we can't eat. The biggest question, why me? Yo, too many questions, not enough answers. Life eating niggas like cancers, too hard to conceive. Why we gotta struggle, why we gotta bleed, why we can't eat. My life, the biggest question, why me? I recollect coming through the door, hearing the drama. Some jealous crazy nigga was holding heat at my mama. She said, fuck up and shoot my son, we all gonna die. Too young to defend it, sat in the corner and cried. But I talked my little shit while he was waving that gat. When he responded to me, she jumped up and attacked. While he jigged him with a nail file, he dropped his gun. She said, son, grab that motherfucker and run. As I got older, blood got colder. Always high, never sober. At times I wanted life to be over. I started selling weed, bagging cracks, flipping coke, drinking iced, holding gas, losing all signs of hope. Getting arrested from misdemeanors to felons, never telling. I still answer when the block yelling. So much on my mind, I can't break it down right. 48 bars, way too short for me to spit life. It's real. Too many questions, not enough answers. Life eating niggas like cancers, too hard to conceive. Why we gotta struggle, why we gotta bleed, why we can't eat. The biggest question, why me? Yo, too many questions, not enough answers. Life eating niggas like cancers, too hard to conceive. Why we gotta struggle, why we gotta bleed, why we can't eat. My life, the biggest question, why me?